Have shown it costs 7 times more to find a new customer than to do business with people you already know. And the people who already know you are a great referral engine. Customer than to do business with people you already know. And referrals. And the people at the end of the marketing day, it turns out you keep a lot more of your existing customers, so you don't need as many strangers. And it costs less and takes less time and energy. Automation is one way that you can make this process of conversion more routine. So now that you know that marketing is about getting results that you can measure using automation tools to complement your list growth activities, it helps you get closer to earning revenue or donations. And automation helps you steer new subscribers toward becoming donors or customers, and generates action and information that you can measure. It ensures that you'll have an ongoing, timely response to customers who subscribe to your mailing list expecting to receive something in return, like coupons, information, tips, videos, guides, ebooks, slides, free gifts, and so on. In a nutshell, automation tools help you get what you want while delivering what they want. Automation tools will help you get and convert new subscribers into paying customers or supportive donors faster, all behind the scenes for you while you focus on maintaining loyal existing customer supporter bases with the contacts you already have using the types of mailings you already send. Without actually using those words, I talked about flipping the funnel by marketing to people who already know you. This type of customer nurturing is beneficial because these are the types of customers or supporters who have chosen to interact with you in hopes of getting something of value in return. If you don't send them the information they are expecting to receive in return for sharing their email address with you, you may run the risk of losing a potential customer. Consider 91% of people are checking their email daily. You have quite an opportunity to reach your audience and connect with new subscribers who you'd like to convert to a paying customer. And these days, people do their homework before making big purchases or donating. They research the organization first, they look around at reviews others have made about it, and when they decide they want to stay in touch with the organization or learn more about it, they take that next step by subscribing to a mailing list. And this mostly occurs through your website. In fact, 82% of consumers sign up to receive email on brand websites, and 72% sign up expecting to receive discounts. So if you can incentivize someone to subscribe to your list, do so on your website and everywhere else you can, because that's where they are going to go first to learn more about your organization. So how do email automation campaigns come into play here with your marketing strategy? Well, consider this. According to a recent study, for every dollar spent on email marketing, the average return is $44.25. So if you want to establish a consistent plan to convert and keep subscribers coming back time and again to your organization, email marketing is the way to do it. Automation makes it easier. And in the end, email marketing pays for itself time and time again. With a strong and ever-growing email subscriber list and timely automation series, you can grow your business or increase funds for your nonprofit. Email marketing conversion rates are 3 times higher than social media prospect-to-customer rates. Every new subscriber you collect has the potential to become a paying customer or donor. Now, I know I have a hard time learning something new when I don't understand the jargon being used by the speaker, so before I go on, let me make sure we're all on the same page with definitions before I continue. When I say autoresponder, I'll be talking about a series of pre-designed automated emails designed with a specific goal that's triggered after a contact or a subscriber is added to a list through your online sign-up form, or if you add them manually. It's set to email in sequence after it's triggered to send when new subscribers join a list or you add their email addresses to a list. When I say date-based triggers, I'm referring to any pre-designed emails that are personalized to send to someone on a specific date. For example, on a birthday, or the day when they first become a member of your organization, anniversary on becoming a customer, and so on. I'll also say contact when discussing email addresses, referring to the existing email addresses you already have stored in your contact management system. Think of a contact as a person you already know. Subscriber will refer to a brand new person who decides to give you their email address in exchange for something in return. They don't know your organization yet, nor do you have an existing relationship with them. So think of them as people you need to make a great impression with first, ASAP. And finally, when I say campaign, I'm referring specifically to marketing messages that you design and send to get your contacts to do something, like buy or donate or volunteer. Think of campaigns as the thing that you send out. Okay, so the topics I'll be covering for the rest of our time together is, what is an automation campaign? I'll talk about what automation campaigns are and how they can help your organization make the right first impression with subscribers and then nurture them toward making a purchase or a donation faster. And then how do you know if you should use one? I'll talk about how to determine if using an autoresponder is right for you and how to identify ways that your organization, your company, your nonprofit can use an automation campaign to your advantage. I'll talk about how to use it the right way. I'll talk about how to segment your contact list so an automation campaign can work properly, and how to set up your web lists and sign-up forms to funnel contacts into the right interest lists. And in that section, I'll talk about the type of content you want to use and then guidelines for setting the timing of your automated campaigns. And then lastly, how others use automation tools. I'll take a look at a few ways businesses use automation tools to offer digital assets to nurture new subscribers into a healthy and lasting customer or supporter track. And then I'll take a look at what you need to do to set up, create, execute, and then measure a successful evergreen automation campaign. Ready? As a small business owner or nonprofit, I know you don't have a lot of time. But in today's market, you know that you need to market your business or nonprofit yourself. You're here today because you want to save time and be successful and competitive in your business or your nonprofit without having to sit on your computer all day when you have other things that have to get done. Automating communications that you find yourself sending manually all the time or wish you had the time to send more regularly is a powerful and easy way to communicate a consistent, unified message about your company or your nonprofit to every subscriber you receive without consuming any of your valuable time or requiring you to wear more hats than you already do. So what are autoresponders and how do they work? Well, autoresponders work while you work. While you are taking care of business, your autoresponders will be welcoming new subscribers into your community on your behalf. And you can rest assured that they will receive the timely information they need to begin to establish a relationship with your organization. When someone signs up for your mailing list, they'll automatically get sent the promotional materials or messages you want potential new supporters or customers to receive. That could be a coupon or a discount code, a video to watch, maybe a downloadable asset like a guide or an ebook, maybe a survey, or even just simply a thank you or a welcome message.
One of the biggest challenges of running a small business is finding the time to stay in touch and engage with your contacts. That's why we created Autoresponder, a series of personalized automated emails you create once to send themselves. Autoresponder makes it fast and easy to schedule and send automated emails to new and existing contacts. They only need to subscribe or be added by you to an email list that you've assigned to an Autoresponder series, and you can set up as many series as you'd like. For example, a yoga studio may choose to set up one series for new students to introduce them to the studio, its programs, and classes. Another series for loyal customers to share training tips, inform them of guest teachers, or suggest weekend retreats. And a series for email subscribers that haven't signed up for a class, offering discounts and testimonials from other new students encouraging them to give it a try. Then create as many automated emails within each series as you'd like. And once you set it up, you can forget about it. Autoresponder handles the rest. It's a great way to communicate with your contacts, saving you precious time. It's just another way we're helping small business do more business.
So that gives you a quick rundown on how an autoresponder might be able to work for you. How exactly does it work? First, let's talk about List Add. An autoresponder can be sent to mail to subscribers after you have added them to a list, or they've subscribed to your mailing online from a sign-up form on your webpage, or through text to join, or a QR code, or through a Facebook sign-up form that's linked to your Constant Contact account. If you manually add a contact or a group of contacts to the list assigned to your autoresponder series, that counts as a trigger too, and they'll start to receive the series. So think about those welcome emails that you sometimes receive after you've subscribed to a business's mailing list. Some of them offer you a coupon immediately upon signing up, and some offer you a free thing like a coffee or a gift a few days or a week after subscribing. An autoresponder can be triggered to send by a specific date, like an anniversary or a birthday. An anniversary date could be when a subscriber became a member of your organization, or when they last donated or purchased a product or service from you. Your email service provider, like Constant Contact, will search the contact database each month for contacts with a birthday, then will automatically send a pre-designed, personalized birthday message that you craft to wish someone on your list a happy birthday. You can schedule that up to 14 days in advance of their special date. It's in that message that you can try to get them to donate or purchase or stop by, whatever you need them to do next for their special day. An autoresponder not only saves you time, but it also gives you the freedom to think differently about the ways you communicate with your contacts or build relationships and do more business or foster more support for your cause. You'll know it's there doing the talking for you at times when you can't. And then another way to do an autoresponder is after an email trigger. A specific email within a series that goes out after an email sent previously. We use those a lot here at the Countess Group. This allows you to set up a streamlined, successive series of emails and campaigns to achieve an objective. Now, there are a few different kinds of automation. Think of it like an umbrella with a few different reasons why one would create an autoresponder and how they would be activated. First, there are messages that are triggered to send once someone joins your mailing list online, or if you add them to a list. The welcome email is the most common example of emails that are triggered by someone joining your list. Another type of autoresponder series that could be created would be done by creating a list, or creating an autoresponder series, or adding desired contacts from one list to the one created specifically for the autoresponder. And second, date-based triggered autoresponders. The system checks on a regular basis for contacts whose stored data qualifies them to receive a birthday or anniversary email. So a few weeks before someone's birthday, the system would automatically send the preset email or a series of emails designed to wish someone a happy birthday with a special offer or message. And that way you're not sitting there every month trying to figure out who all the people with January birthdays are. So you could send them your special birthday coupon or fond wish. And then similarly, a preset email or series of emails could be sent automatically when someone's membership dues are due, or when they first become a customer or donor or volunteer with you, or when they need to re-enroll for something, or anything that would require an annual reminder message to be sent. So let me take a few minutes now and dig deeper into how automation can work for you while you work or sleep. So what's the difference between date-based automation tools and list join automation, and what do they have in common? Well, date-based automation makes communicating certain messages on specific dates automatic and timely, less maintenance from you. Doesn't that sound great? Saves you from having to seek out anyone with a birthday or a membership due date, for example, to send them something special. You design the email once, and the automation tool will do the rest and get their special message to them on time every time. For example, if you're a nonprofit that collects birthdays to send special messages to big donors, or if you must remind people when their monthly membership fees are due, these tools will seek out the birthday or anniversary membership date on your behalf and send a special short and sweet message which you designed ahead of time to be delivered on that specific date to a specific person or group. List join automation is a series of welcome emails which you create once and schedule to send when triggered by new subscribers joining your mailing list. Autoresponders can sometimes also be referred to as a drip campaign, as they encourage new people multiple times in a sequence after initial interaction with your organization or your company or your group. It's meant to drive a specific action from the new subscriber while introducing them to your brand and the type of communications you send. Each one should have a theme or be working towards an end goal until the series concludes, and that contact can then be folded into your regular communications. Welcome emails are a good example of list join autoresponders, created in advance and are intended to always be valid, or we call them evergreen, so the contents don't become outdated. They also should be designed with only one major call to action or thing that you want the recipient to do after receiving the message. Okay, so let me now show you how all of this can work in real life. This is a real example. Let's say you're at an event. I do a lot of live events, and let's say that one of the slides that goes up, and this is one of the slides, and you can actually use this information too to get on our list. I'll show this slide that says sign up for our weekly email and a few freebies. Text Marketing Coach to 22828. So somebody will pull out their phone and they'll text Marketing Coach to 22828, and that then goes ahead and adds them to a special list that sends them this email that says, "Hi, whoever it is, thanks for attending my class. I'm glad you took action. Click the links below to receive information about how to help you grow your business." And there are a couple of buttons in there. One is send me the email design checklist, and the other is I want to learn more about Facebook. Now that's an autoresponder. Somebody sends a text to a certain number, the system responds and sends them that email. And so here's what that looks like. This is actually out of my Constant Contact dashboard. And I have this autoresponder set up for 2 emails to go out. One is that I've signed, and this is for someone who signed up via text to join at an event. If you have a Constant Contact account and you're not using it, I recommend that you do. And if you need help with it, let me know. I'm happy to help you out. What you can see here is that it was sent to 58 people. There were 33 opens. That's a 57% open rate. That's pretty amazing. Plus a 45% click-through rate. And of course, as with everything that happens in Constant Contact, you can see exactly who has signed up for the emails and who clicked on which of the links. And now these are people that I can easily follow up with. All right, let's go with example number 2. And this is where I'm launching a new product. We have launched the Email Marketing Academy. You may have heard about it. Here's how you sign up. Let's say, for example, you're on our weekly email marketing list. I send out an email every week, and usually somewhere in that email, there's something that looks like this. Email Marketing Academy. Learn how to do email marketing the right way by attending the Email Marketing Academy online. Learn more here. Now, when someone clicks that link, they automatically go into an autoresponder. And by the way, they also go to our webpage. So that autoresponder I've nicknamed the Email Academy Autoresponder Series. And here's what that looks like. I have 14 different emails that go out. I've set them up on a schedule. And when someone clicks on a link, you can see that if they're clicking on the link in the email, they're immediately added to this autoresponder. And at the time this screenshot was taken, this is a couple of months back, there were 51 people that was sent to right away. There were 32 opens, and you could see the results after that. Here's what happens. When they go ahead and click on that link, they get this email that's very short and sweet that says, watch this 2-minute video. Thanks for your interest in the Gain an Unfair Advantage Email Marketing Online Academy. This short video will tell you more about it. If they click that green arrow, they'll watch the 2-minute video. And then the call to action is that if they watch the video and they're ready to get involved in the online academy, they click that other button that says, I've watched the video and I'm ready to roll. And if they have any other questions, hey, it's click here to contact us. So there are a series of videos that they can receive. There are 14 videos in the sequence. So what are the results to date? Well, check this out. On the autoresponder series, it's a 78% open rate and a 53% click rate. Now, mind you, these are people who had received an email from me. They're on our weekly list, and they have opted in. They've said, I do want to learn more about the Email Marketing Academy. So what's all the investment to get all this done? Well, here's what it came out to be. Figuring out what the goal for the campaign, it took about 30 minutes. Creating the emails for the sequence, it took about 15 minutes for each one. And creating the timing for the sequence, which I had set up to go 1 each day, that only took about 15 minutes. If you have a Constant Contact subscription, as you know, it starts at $20 a month. And as far as technical knowledge needed, if you can use Constant Contact or if you use Office 365, for example, you can easily do this. Okay, so that's all it takes to create an autoresponder. And if you need help, we're more than happy to help you get this stuff off the ground. So how do you know if you should use one? Let's determine if using an autoresponder is right for your business. Well, if you answer yes to any of these questions, autoresponder might be right for you. Do you send the same introductory information over and over again? Do you neglect to send introductory information to new subscribers? Do you believe each subscriber should receive the same friendly welcome? In your organization, you probably pride yourself on outstanding customer service and delivery, right? Do you want to create a lasting, first impression right away. Nothing says that you care more than a generous first-time offer. If you have something to give new subscribers, it really makes a great first impression because it shows you're generous right off the bat. Maybe you have specialized sub-audiences with varying interests. Maybe you want to celebrate customers' birthdays. Maybe you want to send annual reminders. Autoresponders can do all of this for you while you sleep. According to a study by the Epsilon Email Institute and Chief Marketer, welcome emails consistently have about a 60% open rate. So take that opportunity to give your subscribers more of what they're looking for, so they keep coming back in that honeymoon phase with your business. Also, 89% of consumers turn to Google, Bing, or another search engine to find information on products, services, or businesses prior to making purchases. Make sure that you have an automation campaign in place so that you can capture those leads and potential donors by getting them onto your mailing list and delivering what they're looking for with your welcome email series. Your future customers are most likely to encounter your brand from online searches. If they want more information about your products or services or mission, they'll sign up for your mailing list. The least you could do is say thank you with a welcome email. Map out your autoresponder emails before you create them, thinking in terms of what you want a new subscriber to ultimately do or learn after they sign up for your list. Be strategic with each email, as each in a series should lead to a result that means something significant to your business at a pace that's right for your organization. When designing your autoresponder email, keep it short and straight to the point. You want them to go from point A as a new subscriber or prospect as they research your business or interact more with your digital assets to point B, becoming a customer. No extra fluff. Make sure call to action buttons, links, or videos are directing a subscriber to log on to your online program or come into your store or location. Now, next, let me talk about what you need to set up next behind the scenes before hitting the schedule button. In order for an automation campaign to work, you have to have organized lists, period. Since you can create multiple autoresponder series for different multiple lists, it's important to keep your records clear. And one of the best ways to start segmenting is by organizing your list of contacts right off the bat. Create a few lists in your account that will categorize your company's relationship to groups of contacts to act as buckets, if you will, for subscribers to put themselves into when signing up for your mailing list. As you title the lists you want to segment contacts into, make sure a stranger could see themselves in your categorization. In other words, that they could identify with the topic of that list. So here are just a few ideas of what you could offer to new subscribers in an autoresponder. The best way to access what you have to offer is to make a list of all of the digital assets that you have, as well as the capacity you have to run a promotion or offer an ongoing discount to all future subscribers. You'll begin to see an abundance of goodies that you could use to incentivize someone searching for you, your products, or services to get them to subscribe to your mailings. Find a common thread amongst them and order them by putting the best piece of content or offer in the beginning of a series to lead a lasting impression as generous and/or helpful when a potential customer needs it most. You'll also want another stellar incentive or actionable offer to cap it all off at the end of the series. Remember, you want this content to be evergreen. The options are truly endless and really go a long way in capturing one's attention, keeping it and stirring up interest and further experience with your company or your nonprofit. Evergreen content. It's timeless content. Or another way of saying it, informational copy that doesn't have an expiration date and which will require little, if any, updating over time. Think about how often you send regular emails. Do you send them weekly? Well, then schedule your autoresponder sequence to send at least the welcome email and one other within 24 hours of having subscribed. And that way, if they happen to subscribe the day before you usually send your weekly email, a new subscriber will already have some context. Do you send once a month? Then with your autoresponder series, spread these emails out. Do 1 or 2 a week to stay top of mind. That way new subscribers are familiar with your business enough to have context for the monthly email when they get it. Maybe you send bi-weekly. Schedule your autoresponder a day or 2 apart to introduce a new subscriber to your club, so to speak, with enough time to get used to your information so that when they do get one of your regular mailings, they begin to feel a part of your community. Do you send emails infrequently anyway? Well, schedule your autoresponder in a consistent way so that they're not surprised or caught off guard when you decide to send a regular email campaign. No business or nonprofit should be without a friendly, helpful welcome email. One great thing about a stellar welcome email is that every customer that walks through your door, so to speak, is sent the welcome email immediately with the same great quality that the 10,000th customer is treated. Also, you don't have to think about mailing immediately to people you just met or collected email addresses from. It will always do that for you once the contact is in your database. So there you have it. There's a quick overview of automation tools, and I know sometimes it feels like you're drinking from a fire hose. I hope that you've learned a lot. Stick around. I've got a lot more to go through with you, but I want you to come away with understanding how to create and deliver a powerful punch to make a great first lasting impression. I talked about a couple of different ways for different kinds of organizations, so let me talk a little bit now about next steps that you can take today. Like, how could you use an autoresponder? We can talk about identifying call to action goals. We can talk about creating segmented lists and evergreen content and timing. So what I'd like you to do is to use the Q&A box. Let me know if you have any questions. Let's talk about how you could use an autoresponder. Identify goals for new subscribers. When they sign up, you want them to come into your store, maybe redeem a coupon, download useful content. Identifying call to action goals. What is it you want them to do? What do you want them to learn about you or what you do? Creating segmented lists. Organize your new lists or existing lists into distinct categories so you can target more effectively. Using evergreen content. Make sure your content included in your autoresponder series, especially your welcome email, could be used time and time again with no updating. It needs to be timeless with no end, so you don't have to bother to update it, and it can work for you for years to come. And then timing. Determine the frequency by thinking about how often you send regularly. If you don't send very often, send daily in your autoresponder. If you send daily or weekly, spread out your correspondence for off days from your regular mailings. I mentioned earlier that email marketing has a return on investment of over 44 to 1. So said differently, for every dollar you spend on an email campaign, on average, you should get $44 back. Spend $100, get $4,400 back. Spend $1,000, get $44,000 back. This is an example I like to talk about. This is a promotional specialties company located in Daytona Beach, Florida. When they came to one of my workshops in 2012, their annual sales had been running $50,000 a year for 4 years running. They came to our event, learned a little bit about email marketing, and the following summer started using Constant Contact. And this was their experience.
Hi, I'm Pamela Fay, co-owner of Imprints for Less, founded in 2010. We provide over 1 million products with your logo on them. Everything from bags, pens, cups, anything you can imagine. In our first year, we averaged $50,000 in sales. Business growth was slow in the first 3 years, and in 2013, we started using Constant Contact. With the help of Ken Countess, our business tripled almost immediately. Today, we average over $500,000 in sales annually. Everyone at Imprints for Less would like to thank Constant Contact and Ken Countess. Thanks, Ken!
Now, I think you'll agree those were very impressive results. What's even more impressive is that in 2017, they closed out the year with over $800,000 in revenue using only email marketing and social media. And the social media was actually the emails that they posted from Constant Contact onto social media. So for this client of the Countess Group, email marketing's return on investment is over 300 to 1. Of course, your results may vary. Here's my question for you. If you don't do anything at all, what will your 2018 look like if you don't do anything? You have 3 choices. You can do it yourself, and a lot of people do, and they're successful at it. Or you can do it with help. You can contract with us. We work on a month-to-month basis with no contracts. We can help you out. Or you can do nothing. That wouldn't be very advisable. So what's your next step? When I started out this session, I mentioned that we would have a few special offers for you. So here we go before we go into Q&A. The first one is that if you'd like to see a video about email automation, you can find it at thecountessgroup.com/email-automation. thecountessgroup.com/email-automation. It's about a 5-minute video. Next, you can set up a consultation with me. That's at bit.ly/schedule a meeting with Ken and put dashes in between. bit.ly/schedule-a-meeting-with-Ken. And there you can schedule a video conference, a phone conference, an in-person conference, or a video call. And there are some free options, so take advantage of that. You can also find that info on our website. Next, you can become a preferred client of the Countess Group free. You'll get access to a free review of your email newsletter every month. You'll get invitations to attend exclusive VIP webinars. You'll get members-only early bird discounts to attend our boot camps and seminars. You can get timely tips to help your business achieve greater results. Just go to thecountessgroup.com/VIP. thecountessgroup.com/VIP. There you'll get all the details. If you've been frustrated with email marketing in general or your other marketing efforts, I know how you feel. That's why we've created this course for you. Email marketing has a return on investment of over 44 to 1, better than anything else out there. So here's what I'm going to teach you. It's how to make more money. I'm going to teach you how to create an email that helps you sell more stuff without stressing yourself out. You will learn how to create an effective email that generates results, how to create emails more quickly and painlessly so you can spend more time on your business. You'll learn how to avoid wasting time so you can finally do what you'd prefer to do, so you can make more money. It's the Gain an Unfair Advantage Over Your Competition Email Marketing Academy. And you can get more information on our website. It's www.thecountessgroup.com/email-academy. Pretty simple to remember. Go ahead and check it out. It looks just like this. And you can sign up there if you like too. Be sure you listen to our podcast. It's the Market Your Business Like a Pro podcast, thecountessgroup.com/podcast. You can also find it on iTunes, Google Play Music, Podbean, and other places as well. If you'd like to be on our weekly email list and get a few freebies as a thank you for attending today, text Marketing Coach to 22828. That's Marketing Coach to 22828. So I want you to dig in and leverage the information that you've heard, and we'll stand by for Q&A. Let me know, did I answer your questions about struggles you may be having with marketing? In the Q&A box, just put yes or no, and maybe there are some other questions you have. You can ask them there too. I encourage you, truly, go for the gold. What we can help you accomplish is we can help you gain an unfair advantage over your competition with targeted marketing campaigns that really work. No more spray and pray for you. It's targeted marketing. Go to thecountessgroup.com, sign up for some of our personal coaching sessions. We've got a special price on one of them today, just $99 for half an hour. Or you can contact me to get a free 15-minute consultation, bit.ly/meet-with-Ken. We're all over the web on social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Google+, Pinterest, Instagram, and so on. Learn more about our workshops and seminars at thecountessgroup.com. Go to the Upcoming Events tab. Thanks for joining me. My name is Ken Countess. I'm Managing Director of the Countess Group. Visit us at thecountessgroup.com. All right, so we're ready here live to answer any questions you may have. Go ahead and enter them in the chat box. Happy to answer them for you. Check out what's on screen. You'll be able to check out any of our resources. These are among them. You can check out our preferred client program, as I mentioned during the session, the Email Marketing Online Academy, and the Market Your Business Like a Pro podcast. I hope you'll check them out. In the meantime, I'll stick around for another moment or two. I know it takes a minute to enter in any questions on the keyboard, so we'll go ahead and wait around. If you're watching this on YouTube and you happen to be catching the replay, you can go ahead and shoot a note to us. Go to our website, thecountessgroup.com, and the very first tab at the top of the page is Contact Us Right Now, and you can go ahead and send a note to us right there. I do know that there's a delay on YouTube, so we'll hang on for just another moment or two until I know that the audio has played through at this point on YouTube as well. So I hope you enjoyed the event, and I hope you'll join us again. We are live every Thursday at 2 o'clock U.S. Eastern Time. So make adjustments for whatever time zone you might be in. That, of course, is 11 in the morning on the Pacific coast of the U.S. It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon for much of Latin America, early evening in Europe, and so on. All right, everybody, thank you very much for joining us today. We'll look forward to having you join us the next time around. Bye for now.